What's up, everybody? It's your favorite show, Get a Bucket. I'm your host, Trey.
I'm your host, Chris.
I was about to say, this time you got to say it, bro. Like, I've been saying it too many times. How's everything with you, bro?
What's good, bro? How you?
Pretty good, pretty good. Oops, hold on. Did we say it's your favorite show, Get a Bucket? I'm just saying, I got to say that a couple times. Listen, right? Y'all know how this goes. We got the weeklies. So you got the motivation, the trivias, the wackies, the throwbacks, and the fantasies. So, should we get started?
Let's get it cracking.
All right, y'all heard it here first. We're about to get started with the episode. All right, so look, motivation time, right? Motivation time. You want to go first?
Man, I don't mind go first.
Go ahead. What you got for us, bro?
Mine says you miss at 100% of your shots that you don't take. Prime example, like you always want to go to the gym, go to the field, whatever the case may be. You don't have to do it every single time. It don't have to be perfect. You can still go back and look at your MSAs. I like our Lakers, but you don't always have to hit everything right from the jump. That's my motivational edge, y'all. What's yours?
It's a little jab right there. Okay, I respect it. Mine kind of ties into yours. I appreciate that, right? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. You got to have patience, end of day, ladies and gentlemen. Like he said, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, but also, if you don't have patience, you're not going to get anywhere in life. You're going to quit prematurely. And you might be that guy or that girl who's going to lead people to greatness in their field. For example, Michael Jordan, if he quit basketball after he didn't make his varsity team, guess what? We wouldn't have MJ, arguably the GOAT, right? So again, you got to have patience. If you do, good things will happen. So I mean that's my motivation, bro. All right, well we gave y'all our motivations. Hey, if you got something motivating to share with us, please let us know in the comment section below. Let us know what you thought about our motivations as well. But thinks about that time to switch it over.
Yes, sir.
All right, that's a bet then. So what we're gonna do is talk about the trivias. Now. Chris, got a question for you there, bro.
Talk to me.
How many NBA Christmas Eve games were ever played?
I'm going to say 3.
Tough. The answer is 2. The answer is 2.
Really?
Yeah, it is. So, that was a nice little fun fact. The Warriors won theirs, and then I want to say the Pistons, or was it the Celtics? Hold on.
It was the Celtics versus the Knicks.
Was it Celtics versus the Knicks?
I think so. It was because normally both of them will be on the main stage. Not once that we ever thought that 2 of the biggest cities will be playing on a Christmas Eve.
Yeah, so we had the Celtics defeating the Pistons in 1960, right?
Oh,
And then we had the Warriors beating the Sonics in 1967. So that was a pretty good one. What you got for me?
Who was the first person that made the very first NBA 3-point bucket?
I don't know. I would say phone a friend. Sound like your phone was buzzing like that. Yeah, you thought I ain't gonna hear that one. I have no idea though. That's disgusting work too. The first person to make a 3.
Yeah, first person to make a 3.
Hey, I don't know who that is at all.
Chris Ford, he used to play for the Washington Bullets.
Hey, yo, what? That's disgusting work. All right. My apologies to the Ford family. Um, okay, okay. Let me see here. Okay, since you want to throw some old school, right? Who are the NBA organizations that have never moved their stadiums?
I would say Portland and Golden State.
Be a little wrong. The Knicks
Figure.
and the Celtics.
Go figure.
Yeah, they remain in the garden, unlike us. Shout out to Eve and Adam. Um, let's see here. Um,
Oh,
oh
oh,
my
man, sorry.
gosh. All right, let's see here. Matter of fact,
Oh
I'll
God.
let you go next. What you got for us?
Oh, my ribs just hurt. Oh Jesus. Who's the two teams that never made to the NBA conference finals?
That never made it to the conference finals?
That never made it.
All right, like Hornets won.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Hornets. That's an easy one. That's a gimme, right? This second one though is kind of tough. Conference finals. I don't. Oh my god, that's disgusting word. Nah, cause they just got there. Mm, trying to think. No, they did. Yeah, I don't know. Now, we'll just say a team. I just don't want to sound stupid, cause like, who's the other two?
The Pelicans.
Oh my gosh. See, I was gonna say the Grizzlies. I'm glad I didn't say them. See, Grizzlies fans, I had more faith in y'all. I had more faith in y'all. Really, I was more scared of me being wrong. Well, I guess I was wrong though too. It was close, but this ain't horseshoes. All right. So what's the next one? What's your next one?
My next one. When did Portland win their first NBA title?
78.
Damn, you was off by 1 year. 1977.
70. What happened to 78? I swear they won it in Oh, no, my bad. Bill won his MVP in '78. Yeah, that's when he won it on 55 games. Controversial, John. Okay, all right, that's a
Hmm.
bet. That's a bet. I think we can go ahead and cut it there. Then that was those solid ones. We didn't get not one wrong. Right. That's we gotta do better. We gotta do better.
We do.
Yeah. So that we'll try to we'll try to do better for y'all. But I'm curious if y'all got any of them right. I'd be really surprised. Like that Chris Ford one was tough, bro. That Chris Ford one was
Appreciate it.
tough. But ladies and gentlemen, what we're gonna do is take a quick hiatus, pay some bills because they be tricky, they be annoying too. But we gotta pay them though. We gotta pay them. So when we come back, we got more content for y'all. So hope y'all stay tuned. All right. Hooping is an activity that can be enjoyed by all. It's a team game about getting and stopping buckets. Everyone's always rushing to the goal. Well, make sure to rush and watch Team Gold Rush, one of the best teams in the Special Olympics of Virginia. Team Gold Rush even has former NBA All-Star participants on the team. Clearly, they've struck gold. Ready to suit up and practice? I know, I know. We talking about practice. Not a game, not a game. We talking about practice. Practice still makes perfect. So when the opponent starts hitting their shots, Team Gold Rush can bounce back due to their training. Remember, offense sells tickets and defense wins championships. Watch us get a bucket and rush for the gold. We aim to be that gold standard. So want a team where you can win and have fun? Team Gold Rush is your number one. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Listen, y'all know how we get it popping off. You know what I'm saying? We got to talk about the wacky segment. You know what I mean? So we're gonna have a night. I'm gonna try to have this be a short game, right? Don't pay any attention to the video overlays. I'm sure y'all saw the wonderful short basketball segment, the short clip. You know what I'm saying? No pun intended. Listen, so I want to highlight right fast. I saw this on social media. We're trying to remove the athleticism of basketball. I'm peeping that. Okay, I'm tired of seeing this one video or multiple videos of people sitting up there and trying to catch dunks and do shots and do blocks while preparing their hands like this, ladies and gentlemen, and making sure somebody can jump off their hands. That's disgusting work. I'm telling you right now, if the game of basketball ever gets to that, you will not see me reporting about basketball again. That'll be my final day. I swear to you. Now, I had to make that was kind of a whack because it's not really funny for me. I'm being dead ass right now when I say that. Now, something that did catch my attention, Braun. Listen, shout outs to you, bro. Okay, you showed me some normalcy, man. Like, listen, I saw you out there, and mind you, it wasn't necessarily you, Pete. He had his mans watching StreamYard. I'm sorry, Stream East. Shout out StreamYard. But he's watching Stream East, illegally streaming. I some normalcy right there. I appreciate you there, bro. Like I really had to highlight that because that's one of the few things that I really appreciated about this man. I really like, especially him being on the Lakers. Like I'm glad finally I'm starting to get something entertaining about you. Um, Also, I'm kind of glad because I'm seeing the game growing. Right, like when I see a 12-year-old at 6'10", my God, what are we? Bye, Braun. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Wimby who? Like, let this man get another growth spurt. We're talking about dominance. All right, so shout out to Mohammed Debone. I'm sorry if I messed up your name too. I humbly apologize. But Buddy looks like he's about to be a monster somewhere, barring injury. You always got to say that. But this man is going to be looking stellar on the court. And at 12 years old, 6'10", I personally would have hated him growing up, but hey, I would love him when he gets to the NBA. Then we also gotta talk about you know Ant Man, Cameron. You know what I'm saying? Like, bring your ass. That's what Ant Man said because he said, "Look, bro, I'm one of them. I'm at least top 10." He probably said he's the best in the league.
Cameron said,
Cameron
to
said,
me, he's an
"Hey,
all-star,
he's not a
but not a
superstar yet."
superstar yet.
That resulted in a
Buddy,
fuck buddy.
it
Like,
is what
damn,
it is.
that's superstar yet generates a fuck buddy. That's wild. And that, I'm pardon my French, but that's not mine. That's what Ant said because he's following his receipts. So I'm just saying, bro, you got to be all in with Ant because if you say he's not a superstar right now, it's gonna be a fu. You know what I mean? So
Buddy.
and I top 10, he might be there. So that's superstar for me or star status, whatever the case may be. He not gonna say fuck me, but I'm curious what he might say to y'all.
Buddy.
Good drama to the game, though. Good drama
So
to
with
the
it,
game. Now, speaking of drama, I do hate the fact that drama does breed entertainment, right?
yes, they
Views.
do.
It's unfortunate that people are watching the WNBA more for the WNBA drama than the WNBA. We're caring about DeWanna Bonner scoring, right? She did a wonderful accomplishment on the scoring, getting a pass.
From her ex.
No,
No,
from her fiance,
from her fiance.
Alyssa Thomas, surpassing her ex.
That's crazy.
So we're caring about all that as opposed to just saying, yo, DeWanna Bonner has a wonderful accomplishment. How about Dejanay Carrington and Alyssa Smith have a little situation because she pushes Erica Wheeler because Alyssa and Dejanay used to date. Like, we're focusing on that. I didn't hear that same energy when Quigley and Vandersloot sat up there and won the damn championship. That's love in basketball, but we want to say that's real love in basketball. I was like, what? Come on now, people. Like, come on now, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do a little better than that. Like, if we're gonna highlight the cons, let's highlight the pros, dude. That's all I'm saying. That's all I wanted to do. But I mean, those are all my wackies. Again, I had a wacky, and then the rest I tried to have wacky. What you think? Were they?
I like them.
They were good.
I like them.
Okay.
The one that I I definitely do want to highlight on is the Cameron versus Ant Man shit because I understand where Cameron is coming from, like, and I understand where Ant Man is coming from. This is the first time Ant literally smelling the playoffs and smelling the conference finals. if you bring that same energy the next at the next two couple years, we will come back to this. But until that time, slow your roll, pump your brakes. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, I hear that. I hear that. That's another discussion for another day. But I mean, that's that. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we have for the wackies. Then we should transition on to the throwbacks.
Yes, sir.
Did you have anything you wanted to say? Like, did you have a throwback in mind?
Yes, I do.
What you got for us?
First and foremost, and, and this is mine. RIP to the late, great Hall of Famer Bill Walton. Respectfully.
Yep.
He was one on ones. He was one on ones. Like, even though injuries derail his career, but you ain't gonna find a better personality, a better smile, and a better human being than Bill. I mean, when he said conference a champions, he 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 eats, breathe, and sleep Pac-12.
So what about his game did you like the
His
most?
game, he was going to be that next power forward. If it wasn't for Kevin McHale and Tim Duncan, he was going to be that next power forward. And I mean, his foot game, I'll say like his foot game was unique. His passing was crisp. He can block shots. He can play a defense. And honestly, that's all I can say.
Okay, okay. I I appreciate Bill Walton, right? Um, Hall of Fame career, right?
Oh,
Like
absolutely.
when you look at the highlights, 2 assists or 2-time All Star, uh, total rebound champion, block champion, 2-time NBA champion,
Mm-hmm.
2-time All NBA,
Mm-hmm.
2-time All Defense,
Mm-hmm.
Finals MVP,
Mm-hmm.
MVP, Six Man of
Mm-hmm.
the Year.
Mm-hmm.
Again, statistically, 13 and 11,
That's
three
not bad.
assists.
That's not
That's
bad.
not bad over a 10-year career.
That's not.
That's not. Now, it's unfortunate that he had some serious injuries
Mm-hmm.
because, like you're saying, he had a productive career, and then afterwards too, it shows it derails, but he's still able to put up like a Six-Man of the Year career. Like that's kind of impressive. So I tip my cap to Bill. The game does miss you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like one of the most controversial MVP discussions of all time that helped
Yes.
set the game threshold to what
Yes.
it is nowadays. So I mean, I appreciate that. I tip my cap to you. Admire that. Winning it in 55 games, that shows how valuable you were to your team. So again, having Bill Walton as a throwback, I think that's very valuable. Very valuable. So um, ladies and gentlemen, with that, I think that's a wonderful time. Take a quick hiatus, pay some bills. But when we come back, we got another little segment to talk about. Hope you all enjoy it. Sports is one of the few things that genuinely connects us together. Whether with coworkers, friends, family, we all love the entertainment. Well, here on Get a Bucket, my goal is to talk about sports and its cultural impact. The WNBA, for example. The WNBA is loads of entertainment. From the new rookies battling, displaying their skill sets, and preparing to take the league by storm, to the titans and the MVPs of the league clashing for battles we'll always remember. From imagining the soon-to-be possibilities, to admiring and treasuring the finales. Get a Bucket is a platform where other sports analysts, hoopers, coaches, and fans of the show come and talk about the WNBA, both negatives and positives. So if you haven't, take a quick peek. At the very least, you'll have a good time. Remember, sports is one of the few things that genuinely connects us together. So please, tune in and stay connected.
And we are back. Now, y'all know it's your favorite segment. Not mine, not his, but both of our favorite segments.
I was about to say, are you you said we don't like the segment the best? I guess that's new. That's
I
new.
mean, we
That's
we
new.
always got to say the best for last.
Facts.
And this is called the fantasy.
Mhm.
I mean, I had a couple ones, but I think this one should be a good match.
Okay, let's see. Let's
All
see.
right,
Let's see.
so my first one is OKC Russ MVP, whatever you want to call it, versus the new generation Russ and John Morant. Who you got? First 13, no foul calls. Who you got?
No foul calls.
No foul calls. You got to
Like
call your own.
oh, you got to call your own fouls.
You got to call your own
Oh,
shit.
okay. I think Russ wins.
That job.
Okay. What's your main reason for Ja over Russ?
Ja, Ja got that swagger that Russ had, but Ja took his swagger to a whole nother level.
I mean, you don't win a game off swagger though.
I know,
I was about
but
to say, hey, I don't know. I think Shea might be a little swaggier than Luca, and I
true.
mean, there's an argument. I don't know. I'm just saying, bro. Like, I don't
But
know.
but no, Ja can take it to the cup, and he is fearless with it. He got a mid range that is untouched, and he's probably one of the only young guards that I know that came out of college and have a decent, good enough 3-point shot.
So
I mean, decent.
I'm a just say for me, I gotta go Russell Westbrook, bro. I'm sorry. Um, I think the athleticism is a wash. Like if you want to say Ja jumps higher, cool. But I think ultimately Russell Westbrook is stronger than
Hmm.
Ja.
Hmm.
So for Ja getting by Russ, Russ can bump Ja off defensively. And I'm a bank on Ja Morant shooting the ball. Like if I gotta choose which one's gonna be the better shooter, that's one thing. But I don't expect Russ to have to bank on the jump shot. Like he's gonna be able to back down Ja Morant. So in a one-on-one situation, I expect Russ. Yeah, I got to take Russell Westbrook, bro.
Okay.
But I
Okay.
mean that's a good matchup personally.
Okay.
Like, that's a solid little matchup
Okay.
there. I like that. I'm curious what y'all think. So definitely comment below what y'all got in the 1v1. Again, that's OKC Russ. I'm thinking MVP personally, but I mean whatever years we're talking outside the first maybe three, I'm taking Russ. But I'm curious what y'all think. Let us know what else you got for us.
My 3v3 is Dan Williams, Tyreek Evans, and OJ Mayo versus John Wall, Lance Stevenson, and Nick Young. Who you got? I'm telling you right now, I'm picking Team A only because of one thing and one thing only. Tyreek and Darren can handle the ball. Both of them can shoot. And OJ, he had a good career until he started it's smoking the weed. But other than that, like I I'm picking I'm picking team one right off right off the grip.
Mm, interesting. Very interesting. So I think the John Wall, Lance Stevenson, and Nick Young team can go toe to toe with that squad that you just listed off.
They can.
John Wall can defend D. Will.
Yes, he can.
Lance Stevenson can defend Tyreek Evans, and Nick Young can defend OJ Mayo. If you're telling me in a one game where we're talking about 3v3, there's enough spacing. Will Nick Young defend? Is a question.
Mm-hmm.
But I think there's enough scoring around this squad. Like you gotta remember, Lance Stevenson went up against LeBron James and did fairly well. Like
Oh yeah, he did.
for what we're expecting in terms of Lance Stevenson versus LeBron James, like you do fairly well, right? John Wall again. There's an argument on if he's the best player in
On them.
this theory. No,
Yeah.
in this 3v3. Him versus Darren Williams. And again, John Wall defensively, he's great. And we got to worry about can Deron Williams guard John Wall? Because John Wall's 6'4" and extremely athletic. So I'm leaning team two. just because again I got the best. I arguably have the better athletes, and they can also get a bucket. So I hear you, team one, but team two is gonna get right with them. You know what I'm saying? Um, but I mean, y'all gotta, I guess, be the tiebreaker and let us know what y'all think. So again, do you agree with Chris, team A, or myself, team B? Trying to remember too if I said team two or not, but it is what it is.
You say team two.
It is what it is. It is what it is. I acknowledged it. I acknowledged it. Like I'm about to acknowledge this next game. What we got for us? What we
Okay.
got for us?
Last one. Muggy Bowes, Glenn Rice.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is it though? I'm curious.
Oh,
Now you just starting to name
5v5.
people.
5v5.
Oh, okay, we're doing 5v5.
Okay. Muggy Bowes, Glenn Rice, Sean Marion, David West, Roy Hibbert versus Spud Webb, Chris Mullin, Gerald Wallace, Larry Johnson, and Tyson Chandler.
I need you to say who you're going with because I need time to think.
I got team two. I got team two.
What? That's disgusting. You're putting me in the bind right now.
Here's why.
Mm, yeah,
Your 1, your 3, your 4, and your 5. All of them got bounced. And hell, your point guard won the slam dunk contest. That's one. Number 2, Chris Mullins won the best pure sniper shooters of all time. And he's a Hall of Famer too. Gerald Wallace, Gerald Wallace and Larry Johnson, they can switch. Grandma Market played the 3. Gerald Wallace could play the 4, or yeah. And then Tyson Chandler, a lob threat.
Uh, and yeah, he's an elite defender too, rim protection wise. I hear all of that. Here's my thing, right? You talk about Spud Webb being a dunk contest winner, slam dunk. Muggsy, like, hey Muggs, you know what I'm saying? Like
I
he,
played against
like he won. You know what I mean? Shortest dude to do it. Not if I'm not mistaken. Then we gotta talk about Glenn Rice,
Yes.
stud. You
Yes.
know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Not talked about enough. Sean Marion, the Matrix, bro. What? Like he can play the 3 or the 4. He can guard the 1, 2, 3, or 4. And I mean, I don't want him to guard the 5. So I'm gonna stop right there. David West, Pitbull, dog. Like folks forget about David West.
That is true.
So I mean, D West was out there hitting that mid range, causing quite a havoc. Like he could get a bucket. Roy Hibbert. This is the interesting thing. He can do what Tyson does. Tyson's more mobile, but again, Tyson's a lob threat. So when we're talking about lob threat, Roy can just can kind of swat that lob. And now you got to convince me that Tyson can beat Roy Hibbert, which I don't definitively say he can. So I think I got to lean team one.
Okay.
Just because, well, again, I got David West, I got Sean Marion, and I got Glenn Rice doing a lot of the dirty work. And when we're talking about Muggsy versus Spud, whatever deficiency I think I have going in defensively, you got two. So I gotta take team one just 'cause I think those three are gonna outperform Chris Mullins, Gerald Wallace, and Larry Johnson. We have people to contain them.
Okay.
Yeah. But I mean that was a solid 5v5. I'm gonna need y'all to let us know who y'all think wins that matchup though, okay? Because yeah, that's a tough one actually. Like that is kind of tough. Dag, I had to think about that one for a second. I'm glad you went first. I'm glad you went first, bro. But I mean, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hope you all have enjoyed the show. I mean, did you have anything else you want to say before we close up shop?
Come on, Mavs. That's it. I'm good. Do you got anything to say before we close up shop?
Possibly, but I don't want to jinx myself, so I'm just gonna say no. I'm not talking about nothing playoff wise. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hope you all have had a good one. Please like, subscribe, comment, tell anyone about the show. My name is Trey.
My name's Chris, and we're the hosts of Ain't Got a Bucket. Hope y'all have a good one. Take care.
Oh, I did not know you guys were still here. As you can see, we're at the back end of the show. No pun intended, but look, hope you all enjoyed it. And before you go, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow the IG account, share the content to anybody who's anybody. And most importantly, leave your thoughts and comments below. But I got to go back and play Buddy in 2K, so let me unmute him real quick. Excuse me. Hey, boss, I'm back. Nah,